All right, we got Jujutsu Kaisen episode 3 of the Culling games, and I feel like I should go a little bit more in depth. Y'all can always go and watch the episode yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without me in it, right? Because I've always been stuck in the middle between like reacting and pausing, because a lot of people, they don't like having the video pause. They want to see the episode themselves. But you can watch the episode for free somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Or on Crunchyroll, whatever, whatever website you want to use. This time, this video, hopefully, is not going to be too long, but it's just going to be long enough. So, yeah, the episode is probably going to come out to like 20 something minutes, but as you already see, I'm already talking right now. So this video is probably going to be a lot longer. So expect a 30-minute video, 40-minute video. If you want me to talk, or if you're in depth in it, so be it. Stick around, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to watch me, yapping in between scenes and stuff like that, and you don't like people who pause, I'm gonna just save you the time now, and you can just go ahead and bounce out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna like what I have to, you're not gonna like this content. So, all right, Jujutsu Kaisen Culling Games Part 1, Episode 3. Recap: Choso used his ability to see all of his, or sense all of his brothers, the paintings, so that they can finally get to Kenjaku, right? No, Tengen, not Kenjaku. So, sorry, but if you don't know who Kenjaku is, my bad. Tengen. So they're at Tengen.
Brother,
私には挨拶なしかい天元
こいつが、これが、この人が人か。
天元。
君は初対面じゃないだろうつくもゆきなぜ厚生宮を閉じた賢弱に君が同調していることを警戒した
Okay.
私には人の子
Okay, I thought Kenjaku was a secret at first, or was a spoiler, but I'm glad that they just name dropped him right now, because I can't remember if they said his name before, but if they never did and that was the first time I said it, give me a little bit of grace, you know what I'm saying? Because even if you don't know who Kenjaku was, just about 30 seconds in, they name dropped him.
心まではわからないのでね賢弱かつて鴨の利とし今は下等優の肉体に宿っている術師だ慈悲の剣救済の策皮肉にもなってないね
天元様はなんでそんな感じなの？
こいつよくこのタイミングで割って入れるな。
Look at his face. The look on his face. And Megumi is just like, of course you had to say something. We was all thinking the same thing, and you just had to say it. Of course. But you know what? I feel like I would be like Yuji in there, you know what I'm saying? But like, damn, bro, you got 6 eyes. He must be like Gojo. He got the 6 eyes. Nah, but it's like, we about to take some lessons and some advice from a cursed spirit, but then again, that's kind of what Choso and Yuji are, right?
私は不死であって不老ではない君も500年老いればこうなるよ
マジでか。
12年前星漿体との同化に失敗してから老化は加速し私の子としての自我は天地そのものが私の自我となったあの時星漿体がもう一人いたわけじゃなかったのか道理で声が増えないわけだ
すみません。僕たちはその賢弱の目的と獄門教の解き方を聞きに来ました。知ってることを話してもらえませんか？
Why is it getting further?
もちろん
Yuji the only one that's noticing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yuji's like, the exits is getting a little further away, y'all. Like, should we just walk backwards and continue this conversation, or what are we doing here?
たいところだが一つ条件を出させてもらう乙骨雄太つくもゆき呪体クソーズ3人のうち2人はここに残り私の護衛をしてもらう
護衛？
Yuji's like, oh, okay, that's why the exit's getting further. Like, when you actually see how strong these people are, no offense to Maki, right? If you haven't read the manga, then you don't know what's up with her yet. But as far as everybody else, this is a powerhouse. You got Yuji, who's got Sukuna in there. You've got Megumi, the 10 shadows with Maharaga, right? Choso, he's 150 plus years old and has mastered his technique, right? Bloodbending, which, that's kind of like some, or blood manipulation, bloodbending, like we're talking about some Avatar. And Yuta, bottomless curse energy, dude. It's just a bottomless pit of curse energy. And you got old girl, you know what I'm saying? She also a special grade.
なんですよね。
封印とかを危惧してるんですか？
フェアじゃないな。護衛の期間も理由も明かさないのか？
では賢弱について語ろうか。あの子の目的は日本全土を対象とした人類への進化の強制。
Okay, we gotta like pause a little bit, bro. We gotta take this all in because we know how ridiculous JJK is in their explanations of curse techniques and curse energy. You feel like you in a curse technique, curse energy 101 college class, bro.
それは聞きました。具体的に何をするつもりなんですか？賢弱はなぜあの時天元様の結界を利用し、無意天変で日本の人間を全員術師にしなかったんですか？
それをやるには単純に呪力不足だ。渦巻きで生成した呪力は術師に還元できない。術式で一人一人進化を促すのは
Okay, Kajaku subject the evolution of mankind throughout all Japan, right? Also evolving people one person at a time with the curse technique is far too inefficient.
あまりに効率が悪い。賢弱が
Assimilate mankind with Tengen. Why? Unknown. So the method of evolution that Tengen or Kenjaku has chosen. Bro, I can't read.
取る進化手段は人類と私の同化だ。
Assimilate mankind with Tengen.
あれでも同化って聖書体にしかできないはずだ。
Okay. Tengen, star plasma vessel, ordinary person. So I guess this is what this is. Tengen, star plasma vessel, assimilation possible, assimilation impossible. What's the other one?
以前の私ならね。12年前に進化を始めた今の私なら、聖正体以外との同化もできなくもない。
だがお前は一人だ。どうやって複数の人間と同化するんだ？
今、君たちの目の前にいる私ですら私ではない。進化した私の魂は至るところにある。言っただろ？天地そのものが私の自我なんだ。私と同化した人間は術師という壁すら越える。そこにいてそこにいない新しい存在の形さ。
I'm so confused. What?
私には結界術があったから進化後もこうして形と理性を保て。だがもし人類が進化しそのうちの一人でも暴走を始めたら世界は終わりだ。なぜ子としての境界がないんだ。悪意の電波は一瞬さ。1億人分の汚れが世界に流れ出る。先の東京が世界で再現されるんだ。
何のためにそんなことすんだよ。
さあ
The culling game, bro. He's trying to cull everything out.
ね、これも言っただろ。私に人の心までは
He just wants a world of sorcerers.
でもそれって天元様が同化を拒否すればいいだけじゃないですか？
そこが問題なんだ。進化を果たした今の私は蘇生としては人間より呪霊に近い。私は呪霊操術の術式対象だ。賢弱の術師としての実力を考慮すると接触した時点で取り込まれるかもしれない。だから私の本体は今厚生宮で全てを拒絶している。
その上で超えよう。
ああ、賢弱は私に次ぐ結界術の使い。厚生宮の封印もいつ解かれるかわからん。
なぜ今なんだ？聖正体との同化をす
If you were stopped from assimilating with the star plasma vessel.
お前を進化させ、呪霊操術で取り込み、操る。
So, if Gojo and Geto didn't get in the way of the star plasma vessel and Tengen assimilating, they wouldn't be in this mess. So, effectively, them two is what caused this whole situation and could have ended all of society that doesn't have a curse technique, right? Or just everyone in general.
賢弱は少なとも関わりがあるようで、少なくとも1000年術師をやっている。なぜ今なんだ？
私、聖正体、そして陸が。これらはすべて因果でつ
See that? I knew it. I seen something.
ながっている。 賢弱は過去に2度陸眼の術師に敗れている。
Twice in the past, Kenjaku was stopped by the sorcerer with the 6 eyes. Okay, so it's just history repeating itself.
2度目の賢弱は徹底していた。星漿体も陸眼も全て生後1月以内に殺した。それでもどうか当日に陸眼と星漿体は現れた。その後賢弱は陸眼を抹殺ではなく封印へと方針を変え、獄門教の捜索を始め、陸眼持ちは同時に2人は現れ
Okay.
ないからね。だが12年前予期せぬことが起こった。全員当時の介入だ。転用呪縛によるフィジカルギフテッド、その中でも得意な完全に呪力から脱却した存在だ。呪縛の力で因果の外に出た人間が私たちの運命を破壊してしまった。そしてそこには呪霊操縦
Oh man, I like this. I like this. I like this a lot, man.
を持つ少年
I read the manga, but I totally forgot everything. And to be honest, I don't think I understood the explanation that they had on the panels from reading it myself than to see it animated and explained at the same time right now.
意図せず獄門
Skill issue.
教以外のピースが全て揃ったんだ。そして6年前、その獄門教も賢弱の手に渡った。
じゃあ死滅回遊は何のために行われるんですか？
同化前の奈良市だよ。星漿体以外との同化は不可能では、現時点では高確率で不完全なものとなるだろう。死滅回遊はプレイヤーの呪力
I was kind of like losing it right now. I was like, hold on, wait. Lock in. The Culling game uses the curse energy of the players
コロニーとコロニーで結んだ教会を使ってこの国の人間を彼岸へ渡す儀式だ。それを奈良市として私との同化を始めるつもりだろう。
Alright, so I don't know what happened to these subtitles, right? But they need to stop jumping up and down because they're messing me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to read it and then it just goes up. Are they using AI for these? Because it's not the way.
がこれだけの儀式を成立させるために賢弱自身も縛りを負っているはずだ。
Alright, bro. 7. The Game Master must approve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the Culling game.
その一つとして死滅回遊のゲームマスターは賢弱ではない。だがこれは
However, this still serves as a disadvantage to
君
you
たちに
all.
とって不利に働くな。賢弱を殺してでも
Okay.
死滅回遊は終わらないのだから。プレイヤーが全員死ぬか、プレイヤーが全員参加を拒否して死ぬか。
For the game
そ
to
れまで
end?
死滅回遊は終わらない。死滅回遊のルールにある永続はあくまで儀式を中断させないための保険だ。
となるとだね。
Rule 6. By spending 100 points, not counting the initial points value assigned to them, players must negotiate with the game master to add an additional rule to the Culling game. Okay, so you can add a rule. I don't remember how the game ended, bro. But I just remember it ended and they got out of it. But, so they can add a rule. They can spend 100 points and add a rule that the game can end, you know, by this, this, and that.
僕らも死滅回遊に参加したい。積木さんやゲームに消極的な人が回遊を抜けるルールを追加するしかない。
五条先生の解放も並行しましょう。あの人がいれば一人で全て肩がつく。
Is he glazed? Was that glaze? He said this man can resolve everything on his own. He glazing Gojo right now too. That's his real dad. I ain't gonna lie. I bet Toji in his grave right now, like, hey, shut the man up, bro. Create a rule to escape the Culling game. Free Satoru Gojo.
様、
その前に誰が残るか決めてくれ。
私が残ろう。
有事には乙骨かこの女の協力が必要不可欠だろう。鴨則俊、賢弱がここに天元を狙ってくるならなおさらだ。奴の命を絶つことが弟たちの救済だから。
私はまだ天元と話足りなくてね。いいかな、
Y'all both stay.
乙骨くん。
はい。僕はもうみんなと離れたくないので。
ありがとう。これが五条悟の解放。そのために必要な
He has it?
獄門鏡裏だ。
裏？
初耳だね。
裏門ってこと？
そうなるね。賢弱に見つかる前、獄門鏡は私の結界の外。おそらく海外にある。この裏門を封印することで、表の気配を抑えていたんだね。この裏門の中にも五条悟は封印されている。
Okay. So he's in the middle. Gojo's in the middle. He's not even near the back.
これを開ければ。
いや、あくまで開門の権限は表の所有者賢弱のものだ。これをこじ開けるには、あらゆる術式を強制化。
Okay, you need either the inverted spear of heaven that can force the cancellation of curse
天の
techniques,
逆鉾。あらゆる術式
or the black rope that can disrupt and cancel out the
顔に出し
effects
相殺する極上。このどちらかが
of a curse
必要
technique.
だ。だが、天の逆鉾は12年前、
Damn, Toji! It broke. That one broke.
五条悟が海外に封印したか破壊してしまった。
何してんの先生。
極上も
Okay. The black robe was also completely expended against Soro Gojo last
去
year.
年五条悟が全て消してしまった。
何してんだあの人。
国上の残りは僕がアフリカでミゲルさんと探してたんだけど、
海外ってそれで言ってたん
Oh.
これに関しては無駄足だったね。
もうないって。
It's all gone.
手はあるんだろ。
ああ、死滅回遊に参加しているプレイヤーの中に天使を名乗る1000年前の術師がいる。
Oh.
彼女の術式はあらゆる術式を消滅させる。
I remember her. She used like the. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
術式を消滅させる。
ああ、天使の術式なら獄門鏡裏を開けることができる。
そいつは今どこにいるかわかりますか？
東京の東側のコロニーだ。海遊の結界は私を拒絶しているからそれ以上の情報はない。まずそこから。
Bro, I'm telling y'all, this animation, I watched PewDiePie's video of him going to, this is off topic, I'm sorry, but PewDiePie, he was invited to go to Wit Studio, you know, where they were doing Attack on Titan, and they showed him and took him through like how to animate, how to draw, all that, you know, type of stuff. And they made him draw, you know, an image and only gave him 30 seconds and then compared it with the people at the studio that worked there professionally. And the gap was insane. Like you could see the way that they were working. It was crazy. But I appreciate all the work that has been done to JJK. And it does put in perspective with One Punch Man that they only had 6 months to what they say. They said they only had 6 months to animate the whole season, which if they had more time, it would definitely have come out a lot better. But given without that time limit, or that time constraint, I appreciate even more the animation that has gone into these types of anime. Like to look this good.
整理しよう。
Like all of this has to be drawn out.
全国
All these little dots.
それが日本
all
の
of that.
人間を彼岸へと渡す境界を結ぶ結界とつながっている。
川や境界をまたぐ彼岸へ渡る行為は呪術的に大きな意味を持つっす。
八十八橋の時の。
Shit's so good.
北海道が入ってないのは呪術連の結界？
そうだ。あの地はすでに巨大な霊場として奈良市が住む。
さすがは試されるだ。
The Challenging Land. The catchphrase issued in 99 by the Hokkaido government office.
愛知。
彼岸へは
The Culling game, warm up. Assimilate mankind with Tengen, the evolution of mankind throughout all Japan. Ferry them to the other side may sound
私
dramatic,
と聞くと行々しいが、日本にいる人
But everyone
間
in
全員
Japan
に
was
呪
cursed in
いをかけ
preparation
て
for the
同化
assimilation.
の前準備をしているのさ。
儀式が終わるまでどのくらいかかりますか？
回遊次第だが、2月もあれば済むだろう。
2 months. Okay. Rule 1. After awakening their curse technique, players must go to the colony of the choice within 19 days and pledge their participation in the Culling game.
今11月9日の午前9時だ。
プレイヤーの術師が覚醒したのが10月31日24時頃。
積み木が回遊に参加するまでの猶予。
We have about 10 days and 15 hours before Sumiki's forced to participate. His sister, right?
ざっと10日と15時間。
Obtain 100 points to add a rule. Okay. Players breaching the first rule shall be stripped of their technique. Okay.
天元様はさっき参加を拒否すれば死ぬと言ってましたよね。
ああ、
術式の剥奪か。後追いで参加する術師にも適用されるルールだろう。だとしたら剥奪は無意転編で行われるわけじゃないと思う。使用禁止ではなく、剥奪だから縛りでもない。となると脳に無理やり何かしら作用するわけだから、ルール的にも剥奪されると死ぬと思うよ。じゃなきゃみんな参加拒否するだろうし。
翔子さんの読み通りだったが、逆に私みたいなのとか、術式持ってない術師はノーリスクだよな。つうかパンダはどうなんだ？あいつノーとかあんのか？
Non-players shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as pledging to participate in the Culling game. Okay, so she can.
これさ、初めから結界の中にいる一般の人らはどうなんの？
少なくとも一度は外に出る機会を与えられる。
マジ？
随分と親切です。
ルールに一つもコロニーの
There are no stipulations in the rules about leaving or entering
出入りに
colonies.
関する条項がない。プレイヤーに
They're probably aiming to stimulate the Culling game by giving players
始め
clear
結界から出るという明確な目的を与えて
Upon entering
回遊を活性化させる狙いだろう。プレイヤーを閉じ込めるにはプレイヤーが自ら望んで入ったという前提が重要だからね。
伊野さんが言ってたっけ？
The thing about adjusting the barrier strength that Ino-san
結界の
mentioned.
足し引きか。
4. Players will receive points upon ending the life of another player. Okay, that was a given.
総則に原則ってごちゃってすんな。伏黒？
天元様、ゲームマスターっていうのは
各プレイヤーに一体ずつつく式紙、小金も正確に言えばゲームマスターではなく窓口だ。ゲームマスターは死滅回遊のプログラムそのものと思った方がいい。
なるほど。
By spending 100 points, okay, change the rule change.
追加か。
Or add a
すでに
rule.
あるルールを消すのはなしかな。
遠回しに否定ならいけるかもしれませんね。
Okay, the game master must approve of any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the Culling game. Okay, so you can't just end the game on the spot. Like, if I kill one more person or if I gain 10 more points, the game is over and everyone lives. You can't do that, right?
これありか？
だよな。判断基準があっち任せすぎる。
いや、ある程度は公平な判断が見込めるはず。すでにプレイヤーにここまでのルールを敷いているんだ。呪術的にはこれ以上賢弱に利益が偏ることはない。
Players who do not show a change in points within 19 days of joining or acquiring points shall be stripped of their technique. So you die. Instead of saying stripped of your technique, you die.
また人を殺さなきゃいけないのか。
いや、いくつか考えがある。
とりあえず情報は整理できたな。あとはそれぞれの役割。ユキさんと長宗はここに残って、天元様の護衛。私はまず全員家に戻って、ジュグの。
Okay. When she goes back, Aspen to be big, boy.
回収。サトルが封印されて間もなく光線機構のジュグはカモ家と全員家が持ち出してすっからか。だが恵みが全員家の当主に。
後で説明する。
おかげで全員家の機構は漁り放題。その前に、天元様。
わかっている。
Gotta get the curse tools.
文谷十三のアトリエだろ。
助かります。用が済んだらパンダ探して海遊の平定に協力する。ユータは？
僕は早速コロニーに入って海遊に参加するよ。積木さんや
Okay.
伏黒君たちが海遊に参加する前に少しでも情報を集めたい。
すいません。
また単独行動だけど万が一身内で潰し合うことがないように。それから 積み木さんに何かあった時の近場のコロニーは避けるね。結界で電波が断たれるかもしれん。しばらく連絡取れないかも。
あ、もし次俺がスクナと変わったら前は
Yeah, you gotta be near Yuji though.
殺してくれ。
They're thinking that having a Kotsu near Itadori would keep Fushiguro safe, but it would be more efficient use of their forces for Kotsu to act alone. Yeah. He's gonna have to keep an eye on Yuji because Yuji asked him to do that. But it's more efficient if Yuta acts on his own.
言ってる場合か。大丈夫だ。そん時は俺が死んだ後、しっかり殺してもらえ。
いや、そんなのないとあるさ。
Yuji don't want to die though.
先輩。
ああ。お前らは予定通り金次のとこ行け。
金次？
係金次、定学中の3年生だ。
Yeah.
今はとにかく人手が足んねえ。
Suspended.
何が何でも借り出せ。
その人強いの？
村っ気があるけど、乗ってる時は僕より強いよ。
それはない。
This is getting so good. It's getting so good, y'all. I'm out here nodding like I can read it.
調査ありがとう。助かった。
死ぬなよ。
Is he crying? That's all Choso wanted to hear, bruh. That's all Choso wanted to. Oh man, bro. He's so proud. Choso's so proud.
あざした高田いつまで備えとんねんやめやこっちまで新曲さなるわお前いくつやったっけ35っすほなもうやめてまえこの業界遅咲きのやつようわからんきっかけで急に売れるやつぎょうさんおるでもそいつらは急におもろなったわけやないもともとおもろかったけど埋もれてただけやねんお前そうちゃうやろ東京がああなって悪いことはお前にできる向いてることをせ
See, look, don't listen to no punk ass bitches like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude is miserable himself. You see the way he was talking down on him like that? Like, he's just upset that he couldn't go through all the trials and tribulations that he's going through right now. And watching him, if you read the manga, he about that life.
あいつもお前も勘違いしとる。おもろなくても売れるやつは売れんねん。一発屋的な話っすか。ちゃうわ。ずっと売れ続けるやつには2種類おんねん。ずっとおもろいやつと。
I gotta stop, y'all. Y'all gotta appreciate just the newspaper, bro. Like the way the newspaper is moving. They had the way that's animated. All of those frames. They have people who, whenever they're animating, they do the in-between frames. You know what I'm saying? So just the physics of it moving, the way it's supposed to move, to look real, that takes a lot of skill. And a lot of it, like they said in PewDiePie's video, is tracing over the same lines and just kind of switching the direction based off of like how the paper's being moved. Anyway, it's just, I appreciate all these little things. And if an animator at some point in some time is watching my reaction video to this particular episode, thank you. Because that takes so much time that it is probably not going to be appreciated by anybody else. Like if nobody else is talking about just this newspaper alone, I am. I will. So I appreciate all the work that went into that.
やつには2種類おんねん。ずっとおもろいやつと、ずっと自分のことおもろいと勘違いできるやつや。お前はどっちや？
He just awakened. He just awakened as a sorcerer. All right. This was such a good episode. Yeah, it was just explanation, but still, I turned this 120-minute episode into 35 just from, pausing, from trying to understand the Culling games all the way through and just putting my 2 cents in. So if y'all enjoyed this reaction video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, how you're doing in the comments and how you're liking the anime so far. Because if you've read the anime like I have, which was the manga a long time ago, I've forgotten a lot of the things that goes on. Like, I remember little bits and pieces of key events, right? But as far as the major details that the anime is able to put in front of you, I have like no recollection of. So if you're excited for the Culling games, let me know in the comments section. Let me know what was your favorite episode, how far you like, what are you liking so far, what characters are you expecting to go ham or you're excited to see. Like, I'm excited to see the lucky dude with the gambling technique. They said his name earlier. Hikari. Yeah. Hikari. When they get Hikari, I'm excited about him too. Man, an angel. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm done yapping on this one. I'll see y'all later.